Watson, it was clear that the men in the red-headed league wanted only one thing. They wanted to get Mr. Wilson out of his shop for some hours every day. That was why they kept him busy copying out the Encyclopedia Britannica. John Clay is a very clever young man. It was he who thought of the red-headed league. He thought of it because Mr. Wilson's hair was the same color as his friend's hair, very bright red. Clay put the advertisement in the newspaper. Then he showed the advertisement to Mr. Wilson. He suggested to Mr. Wilson that he should apply for the vacancy in the league. When Mr. Wilson told us that his assistant was working for half pay, I knew he must have a special reason for wanting the job.
But Holmes, how could you know what the reason was?
Mr. Wilson's cellar is small. There was nothing inside his house to attract the criminals, so I knew it must be something outside the house. What could it be? Mr. Wilson told us that Vincent Spaulding or John Clay spent many hours in the cellar. The cellar, he was doing something in the cellar. I asked more questions about Vincent Spaulding. I found out that he was John Clay, one of London's most dangerous criminals. What could John Clay want in Wilson's cellar? I could think of only one answer. He must be digging a tunnel to another building. Then we visited Saxe Coburg Square, and I surprised you by gnawing on the pavement with my stick. I wanted to find out exactly where the cellar was. I knew from the sound my stick made that there was no cellar in front of the house. Then I rang the doorbell and Clay answered it. I saw that the nicks of his trousers were dirty. Clearly he had been digging for many hours. But what was he digging for? I walked around the corner, saw the city and suburb bank, and knew that I had solved the problem. When you went home, I visited Mr. Jones and Mr. Merriweather and asked them to come with us tonight.
How did you know the animals would try to rob the bank tonight?
When they closed the Red-Headed League office, I knew the tunnel was finished. The criminals were ready to move. Today is Saturday. No one would come to the bank until Monday. If they took the gold tonight, they would have 2 days for their escape.
Excellent, Holmes. You have been very clever. You have solved another difficult case.